Okay, sorry for the little break in videos, but today I bring you my third SuperCoach video, the final one before round one. Final round one team. In defence, Jake Lloyd, Roy Laird, Caleb Daniel, Tom Stewart, Jaden Short, and Jordan Clark. Jake Lloyd and Roy Laird both are pretty obvious picks. They look like top 3 scoring defenders. Caleb Daniel looks like he will move himself well into the top 5 in defending. Tom Stewart has always been a top 10 in defending scoring. And Jaden Short, after the best preseason, if anyone, scoring-wise, just kind of got to pick him. And then Jordan Clark looks very promising, and looks like his job security will be pretty good at Geelong. And when there is a lack of defensive rookies, then you got to kind of pick him now. And on the bench, Kaczynski and Homer, nothing really drastic there. Most people have them on their bench. Steele and Oliver as my M1 and M2. At my M3, Jack McRae. Now, Jack McRae is it's a bit weird because he is coming into some sides after that preseason game, and especially after a lot of people doubted the Dogs midfielders. A lot of the experts doubted them. They're now kind of starting to flood into people's sides as they see some common sense, like me. I needed the common sense. But Jack McRae coming in, it's big. If you're looking at the forward line right now, you'll see it's taken a bit of a hit. Then there's Zach Merritt, who is another world beater. He's a great player. Top 10 in scoring, probably top 6. He looks like really happy and going to put a lot of effort in under Brent Rutten. Josh Dunkley, there's been some worry about putting him in the forward line, but I'm going to put him in the midfield after seeing how much midfield time he's getting. For the rookies, Braden Campbell, Tom Powell, and Alan Garden. All 3 of these players I really like. Golden I don't love as a defensive player because he is a bit rocky and not 100%. But I like him, and I think he's a bit rocky, but I think I'll pick him starting there, especially with the fact that we don't have much cash left. Brockman, Downey, and Scott, they were all the best 3. They were pretty much the best 3 players for people I could pick at this price to make sure my team came to fruition. Brody Grundy and Draper as my R1 and R2. People say Max and Grundy, but I don't want to go that this season. I think I could if I just sold maybe Jaden Short, but I feel like there's better points to be had in the defence this season. And then as my R3, Paul Hunter, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to chat about him too much. Really like Paul Hunter. Nice bloke. Yeah, he'll just average 60 probably, in the 60s, maybe even in the 70s one game, but yeah, he's a money maker. Jai Caldwell, Jack Zeeble, Joe Danaher, Jarman Impey, Paddy Dow, and Warner. Now, all 3 of these guys all are a bit risky. So Caldwell looks like he'll get a lot of centre bounces. Moneymaker. Zeeble, again, looks like he will play at halfback. Again, moneymaker. Danaher and Impey, coming back from injuries, look like they will play most games this season and making money. Paddy Dow's a pretty popular pick because, he just probably is going to make money. He's probably going to improve if he has to improve. And Warner, I'm going to be truthfully honest, got absolutely no clue. I needed to fit someone in that I knew who would do well, and I watched another YouTuber and he had him in his team at the F6. So just smacked him in there because I had no clue who to put in my forward line before this point. And then on the bench, James Roll and Alec Waterman. Waterman and Roll, Waterman I've had in my team for a long time, and Roll, I really just had to put him in here. He was already consideration for forward bench, but I had to put him in here now because Brockman had to start being a midfield bench player because Golden went onto the field due to cash being spent on Dunkley. So I hope you like my team. The biggest concern is no big 100% certain cash maker in the forward line. May sell Dunkley, though I can always just put Dunkley in the forward line if I'm really struggling there, and Brockman, Downey or Golden are doing better than one of my forwards. So I'm not too concerned because I do have Dunkley who can move down to the forward line. But yeah, I'm hopeful that this team will do well. Good luck with making your teams, and see you guys in the next one. Probably an AFL fantasy video.